it's time for a change. We are Nordic Fintech Week, the biggest fintech conference in the Nordics, fostering community and growth for the Nordic fintech ecosystem. We drive global fintech innovation, bringing together startups, investors, and leaders to shape the future of finance. In 2025, the conference will engage over 2,500 participants from more than 50 countries across all continents. We are your opportunity to reach the right audience.
Thank you, Jacob, for that, and also the video before. I was just saying that it almost made my job easier, and yeah, I think it gives a good insight to what we can bring to the table and what Speaker B also can do. I would also like to talk a little bit about the how, and I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Laura. I'm head of global partnerships and also the commercial side of Copenhagen Fintech, but also running the lead on commercial activities for Nordic Fintech Week 2025. Just to give you, sadly I don't have the time to give you an overview of all the amazing opportunities we have for you guys for Nordic Fintech Week 2025, but this is kind of an inflow. So take this as a little taste, and then come and talk with us afterwards to explore the opportunities. A little bit about Nordic Fintech Week and the audience. So 72% were actually C-level and senior management in 2024. So all the decision makers are there. As Thomas also touched upon, we have a diverse global representation. We have around 45 plus countries there. We have 37% representative from Europe. So again, we do have the global reach, so the opportunities are there. The key participant profiles. So we have the 4 elements. The startups, the innovative startups just waiting to have the dialogue and to talk. We have the investors, hopefully with deep pockets and lots of money. We have the established financial sector, so we have the banks, the insurance, the pension, and everything in between. Also some of the tech companies represented. And we have the regulators and policymakers. So what do we get when we combine that? We get the community, and that's also what it's about. We have everything under one roof. And when you get that and you have that, the magic happens. So we have the engagement, we have it on stage. If you heard Thomas, we had 100 plus sessions. We have the keynotes, we have the fireside chats, we have the panels and roundtables. All you can dream of, we basically have it. But what about off the stage? So we think about the whole tailored solution. What do you need? Maybe you need to have some client engagement. Maybe you need to have potential client engagement. So this is the opportunity to actually sit down and have a curated sessions with some of your potential clients, maybe your colleagues, maybe your management team needs to be pulled out of the office, have a sit down with some experts, maybe go around, just enjoy the spark, enjoy the community, get some inspiration, enjoy some of the speakers we have from all around the world flying in. All of that we're actually able to do as well. This is a use case. We love use cases. This is BC Financial Technologies and how they actually used Nordic Fintech Week last year. So last year they said, okay, let's do something a bit different. We want the client engagement. So they invited the CIOs from their banks, the ones whose clients with them, to a sit down, a session where they could look each other in the eye and have a good conversation. They also wanted a bit of inspiration, a bit of a kick. So I said, okay, let's do a matchmaking session. We did a long list, short list, and found the 3 right companies, the startups who could add a little kick to the session. Then they also want some inspiration, so they had the side event in a roundtable closed off the stage, but then they walked around. They had the inspiration. They could go to an important speaker and enjoy that inspiration as well. So that way of engaging with the community is also a possibility that you have. And I think for BEC, it was quite a success. They got to engage with clients, they got to engage with their colleagues, and they got to engage with the whole community. So this is just a quick example of how it also could be done when you go to a conference. This is a way of engage with the community. Of course, there's also the visibility. Everybody loves the visibility as well. So that, of course, they also had part of the package. So for me, and I think Copenhagen Fintech and the team behind Nordic Fintech Week, the message is we want to tailor the solution for you. We want to bring you value, and we want to do what's right for you and what fits your organization and your purpose. It's all about, again, engaging and finding the right solution. And this is the place to connect. If it's over a cup of coffee or a nice cupcake at Infuse stand, we can make it happen. And nobody is an island, I think people say. So I'm also super fortunate to have some good colleagues who's helping me. So Afama, Swasa, Marie-Louise, would you come up just to say hello to people? Again, I look forward to seeing you all at the Nordic Fintech Week and hopefully have a chat before that.
Thank you very much, Laura, for a really great presentation. It's a pleasure to be working with you and some of the core team here on Nordic Fintech Week. So my name is Wasa. I joined the team in January last year. I see a couple of familiar faces here in the audience, so it's really great to have you joining us today for a great kickoff event. So I'm leading the activities around Nordic Fintech Week, making sure that it's ending up in a great event end of September, and really much looking forward to doing this again this year.
And I'm Thomas, the less important Thomas in the company. I'm newly appointed head of marketing. Started 4 days ago, so really early on the job. But of course, my task will be to make sure that everyone knows what amazing things will go on in the next version of the Nordic Fintech Week. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm Marie-Louise, and I'm the blonde version of Laura, used to say, but I'm taking care of the domestic partners, so all the Danish partners, please reach out to me. I think I've been in dialogue with most, but if I haven't, please reach out, and I think we can make some fun like we did. I think Ian is here somewhere. He was at least part of the BEC event, and we would love to do more of those specialized and tailored events to both brand you, but also to get you closer into partnerships with some of the amazing startups, like for instance Diva. Yeah.